Hare Krishna. Boy, the lights are bright up here. I feel like I'm getting a mug shot or something like that. Anyway, happy to be here tonight. It's very quiet here. I think you people are worried that, we're going to ask you for money. We're really not. We're not going to ask you for money. Don't worry about it. Relax, enjoy yourself. We're here just to show you an opportunity to become involved in probably the most exciting project going on in the world of ISKCON today, or actually in the world altogether. This project, Srila Prabhupada wanted to revolutionize the consciousness of the entire planet. And this project, the Mayapur project, the Temple of the Vedic Planetarium, was one of the keynote pieces, the cornerstone piece of his strategy to accomplish this. As Radhajivan Prabhu was saying, his strategy was to bring the whole world to Mayapur, so he wanted a building that would reflect the glory of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the Yuga avatar, and who was in Mayapur 500 years ago to introduce the chanting of Hare Krishna, which Srila Prabhupada brought to us and distributed around the world. So Prabhupada wanted everybody to come and experience chanting Hare Krishna in the Holy Dham. And to do that, he knew that he had to make a building that was very impressive. So he asked us to build a building with a 350-foot dome. And he wanted a huge edifice, a huge dome, kirtan hall. We took all those parameters that he gave us and we put it into the design of this building. So in 1976, actually, the seed was planted for my involvement in this building. In 1976, I was in Detroit and Srila Prabhupada was describing the Mayapur project. And he turned to me and he said, "So what do you think of this?" And I said, "Oh, it sounds very nice." He said, "Good, you like it also, you can help finance." So I was like taken a little back because I didn't even know where Mayapur was. I've been to India one time. No, I hadn't even been that one time. I went later on that year, but I didn't know where Mayapur was. So, but that seed was planted in 1976. After Srila Prabhupada departed, it was always in my mind, how is this going to happen? How first of all, where is Mayapur, number one? Number two, how is this going to happen? And I got involved in doing other services and other projects and other things around the world, but always it was in the back of my mind. And there was a team that kept the project going in India, and they came up with a wonderful design, but we kept running into problems. The communist government was in power in West Bengal, and of course they're famous atheists, and they're against ISKCON. So finally, we came to loggerheads with them, and they threatened to take all the land back that we had purchased and give it back to the farmers, and so we were like very disturbed about how we were going to proceed forward. So I had a dream. I tell this story because it's, a direct contact that I had with Srila Prabhupada before I went to the GBC meeting in 2006. And I was very frustrated because we couldn't seem to move forward at all. And I said, "Srila Prabhupada, just tell me what you want me to do." And just before I woke up the next morning, I had a dream. I was sitting at Srila Prabhupada's feet. And I said, "Do you want us to move the project to Jagannath Puri, or should we keep trying to do it in Mayapur?" And he didn't say anything, but when I woke up, I knew what the answer was. He had been talking about Mayapur for the last couple of years of his pastimes here on the planet, so the answer to the question was very obvious. He wanted it in Mayapur, so I went to the GBC. First of all, I went to visit my friend Radhanath Swami in Mumbai, and I said, "Look, I want to build the temple on ISKCON land in the middle of the campus with a big dome the way Srila Prabhupada wanted." He gave me his blessings. I put it before the GBC. They gave me their blessings. And the rest is really history. The project has boomed. It's moved forward. I don't know how many of you have been to Mayapur? Okay, so recently? Then you know how big the project is. It's huge. And really, it's developed a life of its own. So I put the seed money in. It was a great privilege to get this project up and going because I knew how important it was to Srila Prabhupada. And Prabhupada is the Jagat Guru. If something is important to him, then it must be important for the whole planet. So, this project, even though we have many, many projects in ISKCON, this particular project is a project to put ISKCON on the map as far as confronting modern atheistic mechanistic science, Mayavad philosophy, everything will be put on the path to confront these modern theories that are going on. So Srila Prabhupada wanted that in Mayapur, wanted huge deities, he wanted educational facilities, everything to be there and to bring people there because of the gardens and the buildings and the architecture and everything like that. So it's a great challenge for us and a great privilege to be involved in building this building. And what I want to leave with you tonight or convey to you tonight is that this is really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to just take a little piece of this project that is so important. This is to honor Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who, as I said, is a Yuga avatar. He introduced the chanting of Hare Krishna. In this age of Kali, chanting of Hare Krishna is the only means for spiritual enlightenment. It's the only means. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that over and over again. So this is an important place. It's an important mission that we're all involved in. We can't just be satisfied that we have a nice temple in our backyard and we're comfortable and we get good prasadam. No, we have to be part of this mission. This is Srila Prabhupada's mission. Anybody who claims to be a member of ISKCON is part of this mission. And he wanted that we should bring the whole world to the chanting of Hare Krishna. So it's very important that people come and experience the atmosphere of Sridham Mayapur and come and see this wonderful building. So this is the home also for all devotees and devotees who give their lives to Krishna consciousness and go out day after day, year after year to distribute books and chant in the streets and carry out the basic mission of ISKCON. This is a place for them to come and recharge their batteries. So it's important for devotees as well as people who know nothing about Krishna consciousness. So we want to offer you this opportunity. There are many levels that you can become involved in this project. And by doing so, your family, you yourself and your family become part of this legacy of creating this Abhut Mandir in Sridham Mayapur. And it's a project it's a building that we anticipate will last for minimum 1,000 years. Your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, who are, if they're still chanting Hare Krishna, will want to go there and see it. And this opportunity, this is our first sojourn into UK. We were in Soho last night, very nicely received. We want you to really seriously think about getting involved tonight. The temple is coming up. Jananivas Prabhu tells me all the time, it's already built. We're just separated by time from its completion. So it's already coming up, and because it's a representation of Srila Prabhupada's desire to become part of it is actually to be completely connected to Srila Prabhupada and his mission. I feel that way. I don't feel that Srila Prabhupada has departed. I think about him every day through my involvement with this project. So it's important that we make that connection with Srila Prabhupada and with ISKCON and with his mission. So tonight we're inviting you to please step forward and make a commitment. We're not going to pressure you or make you feel uncomfortable or anything like that. This is a wonderful opportunity. Lord Nityananda has come here, walked all the way here from Sridham Mayapur on his Paduka, and Lord Nrsingadev is also here to bless you. So please take advantage of this opportunity and join us in this wonderful enterprise of building this fabulous temple. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.